versus the Chicago Bliss. One chasing history, an undefeated season, while the other trying to salvage their season. Guess what, folks? Kickoff!
I don't want to say it, but Dante Allen has to win tonight to keep his job.
That is the narrative tonight. Coach Allen's job on the line. That is Shabri.
They're throwing the football tonight. She has to stay sharp for the playoffs.
And the first pass deflected. That looked like Shayla for Chicago.
Fur was late. There's a window. Bam, you got to throw it now before she gets to the safety. The window was there. Civilian was open. Fur was just late getting the ball. Great catch.
A passing down for Chicago. 3rd and 4 over the middle. Civilian wide open. And that'll be it.
Play. Civilian comes underneath on a dagger. Fur got it there quicker before the safety got there. Completion.
Defending champion Chicago Bliss. From the shotgun, quick screen pass to Thompson. And Thompson getting to the second. Still get a first down at about the 3-yard line. Over the middle to Allie Alberts. For Chicago.
Allie Alberts, watch the extension. I thought for a second she crossed the plane, but her knee was down. Wow, that was close. I love their celebrations. They do it better than anyone in sports. Look at the Chicago Bliss. What do you call it?
Ready and nothing to lose and having a little fun here in Omaha.
That's their play they love to do. That
big fan of a well-balanced offense.
I am too. And Allie Alberts, I mean, she has matured so much as a player. I totally agree. Throw the football and win.
I'm not sure everybody will agree to that, but getting back to football here, that's Heather. Kaylee Colson at quarterback. That's an inside cross-buck handoff.
Watch out for Chantel Taylor tonight. Yashi Rice is not playing. Look for Chantel Taylor to play huge tonight.
That's a 2nd and 4 design rollout by Kaylee Colson, and she loses the ball.
As number 10, watch her come in the picture and strip the ball. That's a rookie quarterback holding the ball like a loaf of bread, not
Kayleen Colson, the rookie quarterback, making her debut, and that is a handoff to Heather Hudson. Much work as she can get in. Clearly missing the gap there. Another toss play. Again to Heather Hudson.
It's all over.
3rd and 6, another toss play to Sarah Thompson. Yashi Rice not here, and she's playing on her behalf.
This is almost like the old days with the Miami Heat when Dwayne Wade would play when LeBron was on the side.
Passed away. So Chicago playing with a heavy heart tonight. Fur, again, a neutral zone infraction. I'm not sure what she's doing. 6-play ball at the Chicago 7. That is a misdirection handoff, and that's not going to get there. That 3-yard neutral zone. Low snap back to Fur from the shotgun. In the flat. This time to Johnson.
They're going to get yardage all night.
That was an 11-yard gain. Fur just having a field day to set middle. Looking sharp early. Another high snap. Now looking down the field. The number 4 ranked wide receiver in the league.
Civilian can play. They all can play. Allie Alberts had a great point.
Our coaching staff absolutely in disheveled mode. They can't even put the right person. We are at the end of first quarter play. Chicago ups play here in the 2nd quarter. A dribbler back to Heather Fur. And Fur making something out of nothing. And game now a 1st and goal. There is that bull rush play. For Yashi Rice, the all-fantasy defensive end, out of this game as her mother passed away. Again in the wishbone, handoff. This time Sarah Thompson, number 7. I don't know if I would go that far. That's Kayleen Colson. Handoff Heather Hudson. Their run defense is not that great. Handoff to Shaylin Durham. That is the 150. That just sounds like a football player's town, Bobby.
It is a great town. I love that town, but I love this offense even more. Ball leading this offense right now.
If by leading the offense you mean handing off, she's done nothing through the air. This for number 20.
Absolutely. She is on fire also on defense. I asked her about her opponent, Omaha, tonight. She said that's not. Taylor's taking this game into her own hands.
A 2nd and 14 play. Sarah
moved the football like this all season long. Great play by Barwick right there. Shedding the block, making the tackle.
You made a point.
Absolutely, that's momentum changers right there. Hudson could have walked in the end zone. That's a big game. Instead of first downs, now the best friends on the other side of the line, and she's playing for Yashi tonight.
1st and 10. That looked like an end-around reverse that never materialized, the defensive end. It'll be interesting how she holds up in the game today. That pass behind Thompson. Tim Tebow type quarterback, Heather Furr in the pocket. Speaking of Tim Tebow, taking off with the ball, gaining 6. Now a 1st and goal. Heather Furr in the shotgun, looking to the back.
But there was nothing there. Hudson was all over Albert.
I like the spiral, though. 3rd and goal as the crowd gets into it a bit. Furr overthrown. The crowd coming to life here in Omaha under heavy pressure. And incomplete. The Omaha defense points is a headline in and itself. Now Kayleen Colson trying to get out of the end zone. Left side corner. Now we are under 2 minutes remaining. Shaylin Durham from Council Bluffs. Setting up a 2nd and 9 play now to Heather Hudson. Hudson trying to get to the outside in timeout remaining. Colson back in the shotgun. Will she throw it? No, that is a design left side run.
Trip set to the right. You run your quarterback to the left with no blocking outside. There's no chance that's going to work.
Why aren't you calling a timeout here? This is just baffling. There's a completed pass to Sarah Thompson, and she's not going to get there. Absolutely horrid use of the clock by both the players. Officially bring us to halftime in a game that has been closely fought, believe it or not, with Omaha hanging.
Don't adjust your sets, LFL fans. The Omaha Heart are hanging with the two
out to an undefeated regular season. The second half kickoff is next. Back to LFL.
They're back.
I tell you what, when this team is competing, there is no better place to watch LFL football than right here in Omaha. That's Heather Hudson on the return, which we've seen every other quarterback that lined up under center do this year. And look at Dominique Collins. Absolutely smell.
Quarterbacks.
Now a 2nd and 15 play. Handoff sloppy. That ball is loose. And nonetheless, Chicago now taking over inside the 10-yard line of Omaha.
I'm not sure she's down and heard footsteps when Perez was right in her face.
That's a quick dump off to Allie Alberts, and Alberts
was in the end zone.
Tomato. We're going to replay the down here. Extra point attempt in the flat. Again to Alberts. They are right. 1st and 10. Ball at the 15. Shotgun snap to Colson. Colson to the right side. And that will be intercepted. Changes the dynamic and opens up the playbook for Chicago. And now Heather Furr finding Civilian. Great cut by Civilian, going back to maturity at just the right time for number 15. That's a quick slant throw, that to Allie Alberts. 2nd and goal. Fakes it to the right over the middle, wide open. We'll see Heather Furr make an incredible play on the previous play, then miss an open receiver.
Classic Heather Furr. This is her entire career. Like I say, all she...
3rd and goal. As we are under 5 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Furr looking for the quick slant. I'm out. A little bit of confusion from Omaha as Chicago capitalizes. Media just yet, but we've got a 4th and goal here. And Stephanie Murray getting behind the defense. Chicago electing to go for 2 here from the 3-yard line. Scrambling left, Heather Furr wide open, walking into the end zone. From the wishbone, Omaha, that handoff to Stephanie Bear. Bear gaining 2. Could be an incredible head coach in this game. Now you've got Colson under center. Handoff again to Heather Hudson.
Shaylin Durham, watch this. She's got so much power, but that is such a weak...
Now we've got a 3rd and 10. That's a direct snap to the quarterback.
From that point on, how to get that linebacker out.
This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Colson trying to make something happen. Here from Omaha, Nebraska, where the back-to-back champions are starting to play the part.
He knows what's going on.
Hey, listen, I've been called a lot worse than that on a football field.
Cut it.
Not to mention the two developing offensive weapons in Shabria Civilian. And that ball went loose. A 4th and 14 play. Colson looking to throw the ball. Nobody open. And not able to get it done.
Well, she's got a lot of heart. Right there, she loses a tackle, loses a couple tackles, makes a solid game. She's definitely an athlete, but the frustration, I mean, they're playing so good. Now they're looking like the old Omaha team that started season off.
An acrobatic attempt at a catch by Civilian. No. You've got 7:23 left, and you're up 26 points, and you play in 7 days against the Atlanta Steam.
Bliss do not have a chance to win another championship without those players. You can't risk them getting injured right now. Heather Furr, Coach Hack, they proved this week. Now get them out of the game.
A 3rd and 5 play for Furr. She will take off with it. Impressive wheels by number 15 for a majority of the night. Looking for the go pattern again, down the field and just overthrow. Despite being down 26-0 and being 0-5, this crowd coming to life. Down the field again, intended for Allie Alberts. And I'm not sure if she caught that ball. Heather Hudson returning it. A bit of confusion here in
Omaha. Show right now on that defensive line.
2nd and 10 play. That's a shotgun snap to Colson. Effort tonight. A 3rd and 5 play to Colson. Dump off play to Sarah Ross.
Loves to throw the football. She never gets an opportunity to do this.
Yeah, this is just Sandlot ball now. That's a 1st down.
It's time to play. A lot of time for Furr. Burke comes open. She needs to come back to the football. This is the 1st
and 6. Ball remains at the 6 of Chicago. That's a toss right play. Great hit. Ball game. The Chicago Bliss are 2 minutes away. Hoping they can avoid an injury here in the final 2 minutes. That's Javille Thompson. Be facing 0-6 and be laughing on the sideline speaks volumes for the Omaha coaching staff. That's a dump off to Shabria Civilian. Civilian just want to run out the final minute of this season and burn the game film. That's a quick little screen for coaching staff in Omaha.
If you're asking me, it has to be yes. I mean, as a head coach, you have to win, you have to perform, you have to score points. They didn't do any of that. You have to tackle.
The final 20 seconds of football here. And Furr is going to continue to sling it down the field. Looking down the field.
Out of the game.
This entire 4th quarter has been irrelevant. Why are the starters in this ball game? And that is the interception by Heather Furr that will bring this game to an end. A 6-0 mark, undefeated in the regular season, and they had 15 season. A season that saw the back-to-back champion.